To connect a fixed format surface to a fixed format mix rack, plug a Cat5 cable up to 120 meters between the surface and mix rack ACE ports. Touring grade premium quality cables are recommended. A list of tested and recommended cables are also available on our website. When using ACE, you only need one connection. The control network data is transported with the audio via a single ACE link. To connect a modular mix rack or surface with the ACE card fitted in port A of the RAB2 module, plug the Cat5 cable in the mix rack and surface port A ACE link 1, and on both sides bridge one of the unit's network ports to the control network port of the ACE card using the short Cat5 cable provided. The modular iLive port A surface to mix rack link supports full redundancy. Two cables may be connected, one as a backup for continued operation should the other become disconnected or damaged. To connect a modular mix rack to a modular surface with the ether sound card, or any other option card fitted in port A of the RAB2 module, two cables are required. Plug one Cat5 cable to connect any of the network ports between the mix rack and surface. For local audio, PAFL and talkback signals, connect the mix rack port A card to the surface port A card, referring to the instructions of the network card. An IEC mains power cord with moulded plugs suitable for your territory is provided for each power supply module within the system. iLive uses universal voltage power supplies that accept worldwide main sources. The optional rack-mounted IPS-10 backup power supply may be connected to any modular surface or fixed format mix rack. The IDR-10 already has provision for a second backup supply module. To turn on the system, plug in the mains cables, switch on the mix rack power and then switch on the surface power. While searching for the network connection between the mix rack and surface after power up, the network link act indicator flashes at a slow rate for a few seconds. Once connection is successfully made, the indicator flashes at a steady but faster rate. Audio outputs are isolated from the connected equipment during boot up using protection relays to prevent power up thumps. After around 15 seconds, the relays switch in and the audio is presented to the outputs with the settings as they were the last time the system was powered down. In just over 1 minute, the strip LCD displays turn on and the surface is ready to take control of the mix. It takes a little longer for the touchscreen to complete its boot up process, during which time you will see the BIOS load, the Linux operating system and then the iLive application. In around 2 minutes the screen is ready and the system fully booted. The iLive has a fully configurable audio architecture, control layout and socket patching, letting you customise the way you work. It would be a daunting task for the new user if we gave them a blank canvas to start from scratch. Instead, we have provided a set of template show memories which give you a choice of classic console formats to load in as a quick starting point. These emulate the familiar architecture and logical layout of well-equipped analog consoles. A default show is already loaded when the iLive is shipped from the factory. This is FOH LR sub with stereo main mix and separate submix quickly accessible on each channel. Other template shows are available for LCR and LCR Plus panning, monitor applications with the combination of mono and stereo auxes, and dual wedge IEM monitor, and mic split setups when the system gets its input from another console via a digital split such as ACE, MADI or ether sound. To load one of these shows, press the utility key below the touchscreen and open the Show Manager screen in the configuration menu. Highlight the template item and touch the plus button to expand the tree. Select the desired show from the list and touch Recall. A show can take several minutes to load depending on the amount of data stored. When the recall is finished, a Go to Scene page message is displayed on the strips. This is to remind you to press the Scenes key below the touchscreen and recall two scenes. One to match your iLive mix rack and the other your surface. These recall the strip layout for your surface and configure the output patching for your mix rack. You may wish to make changes to the configuration, so clear the contents of scene 1 to 16 ready for your own application and save the new settings as a user show. To shut down the system, first power down the touchscreen using the button in the utility configuration screen. Then switch off both units at their respective power switches. The system shuts down safely after automatically saving the current settings into a battery-backed memory.